What is up? It is your girl, Rabby K. I just wanted to start this video off by saying, oh my god! I finally hit 1,000, 1K, ding 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 ding, yay! Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider it. The first 1,000 is always the hardest, and I am so grateful for everybody who has clicked the subscribe button. I don't usually go on subscribe spiels at the beginning of a video, but thank you so much to everybody that has. I'm so excited, I'm so grateful, and if you haven't subscribed and you like my content, I would super duper hugely appreciate it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So today I'm going to take you guys through a little tattoo tour, as I mentioned in my Get to Know Me 2021 video. I didn't have any tattoos, and then I got a couple all in the space of last year, so I just want to show you guys what they are, what they mean to me, and I'm going to give you a little pain rating out of 10 as well. So this should be fun. I only have 4, so it's not like I'm going to be like, you know, going through a mad list or anything, but I'm going to talk you guys through what they are, pain level, etc. Talk about a couple that I want as well. So if that's something that interests you and you want to see my tatties and what they were like, keep watching. I'll do it in order of what I got them with. So I started small, and you know, like a true rebellious person, I decided to get a hand tattoo as my first tattoo. So that is it. Oh my god, flashing the bling. And this is the letter V. It is facing me. Like, I know when a lot of people get hand tattoos, they'll have them outwards facing that way, whereas mine is upside down. It's because it's facing me. And the meaning behind it, it's V for Val, who was my grandma, or is my grandma, and she passed away. I was one of 16 grandkids of hers, and I was the only grandkid that she did not get to see get married. So when I do get married, she'll be able to be there with me, and when the rings are being put on and that kind of stuff, I'll be able to remember her and have her there. So it's a personal one. Pain level for this one, it was over before it even started. It was like 3 lines, so it maybe like a, we'll do it out of 10. Maybe it was like a 3. The next one is, hopefully I am doing this right, is this little guy, and that is a semicolon. As you can see from the way that it is kind of like, it doesn't look 100% semicolon-y, and that's because I have it in Hylian writing, which is the language of The Legend of Zelda, so it's slightly different, but it's still a semicolon, it's just in different text. And the semicolon to me is about, well, like what I'm sure most people use the semicolon for. It's the whole idea of the story is unfinished, and it's about recognizing with people battling depression and things like that. Ugh, God, I'm bad at explaining things. So I have struggled a lot with mental health, and I've known many people who have as well, and it's something that means a lot to me. So yeah, it's just a little recognition factor. This one's pain level was, well, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I have a slight mole that conveniently got hit, and that hurt badly. Like, even though it's tiny, 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 yeah, it was a lot. I'd probably give that one like a, maybe like a 6. Third one is this bad boy, and that is on the back of my arm. And that is the King of Hyrule's crown from Zelda, and then it says King in Hylian text once again, and that is because my last name is King. So it's a little family crest in the style of my favorite game. Pain for that one, honestly, was like same as my finger, but that was like a longer one, so yeah, I'd say maybe like sections of 3, but a lot of it, like a lot of this area I didn't feel at all. When it got closer to the elbow, that's when it started to be a bit like niggly. So yeah, maybe like a 4, but definitely not bad by any means. And yeah, as I said, the meaning of it is purely just, it's my family, I love my family, and it is in the style of my favourite game. And last but not least is on my ribbies. And that one there is the, in the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time game, when you go into the graveyard in Dampy's grave, you see all the zombies and stuff, and then you find the sung song. And this in Hylian, apparently, like, obviously it was like, you know, Nintendo 64, so you can barely see anything. But that reads as keep the sung song in your heart, and then this is the inscription. And yes, it is supposed to be all wiggly and like edgy like that, because it was supposed to look as similar to the game, which is obviously a Nintendo 64 game. So graphics weren't exactly the best, and I really wanted it to be as true to the game as I could. So yes, that is the Sun Song from Ocarina of Time. And the story behind that one is I got it done matching with one of my best friends, and it's just a little homage to them, I guess. But mostly it was just that we wanted to get matchy tats, and I wanted another Zelda tattoo, so it doesn't have as much meaning as like my family and my grandma and all that stuff, but it's still cool and I really like it, so yeah. Now, pain level. Definitely the worst, absolutely the worst. It feels like knives being slowly dragged down your ribs. Like, it is the worst. So, well, for me it was. I don't know about if you've had your ribs tattooed, let me know if you are the same, but yeah, it was absolutely awful. And I would get, like, I'm not gonna say it was a 10 or a 9, I'll say an 8. It was an 8 out of 10 bad. It was like, I got through it, I didn't cry, but I was on the verge of crying, and I, for the first half of it, did not breathe. I was holding my breath, so it made it like 7 million times worse. So if you're gonna get your ribs tattooed, breathe through it, just So as you can tell, I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to Zelda things, but that is where the theme of my tattoos are going, I guess. As you can see, they're all in black and white. I have no intentions of getting, well, not even white, they're just black, like line ink. I really don't want shade, well, not necessarily shaded, but definitely like no colored stuff. No offense to anyone who has colored tattoos, it's just not my thing. Tattoos I want to get in the future, I've already kind of mentioned this in my get to know me, but for the sake of the video, I want to get the spiritual stones from Zelda in here, and I've been toying with the idea of a sun, but I haven't really figured it out yet because I still would like to keep it on the Zelda theme, so maybe I won't, but also I can get other things, you know? The sun, the reason I want to get a sun is because it really, I don't know, seems to be just like, it's just like a symbol that I've been using a lot in like messages, and it just feels like, I don't know, this year feels like it's gonna be a really good year. Like I really hope it is, and I just feel like it aligns with like my becoming and my mental health being so great, and seeing the light, if you will. Super exciting. I am finally getting off antidepressants. I've lost weight. Everything's just kind of like coming out sunshine and rainbows, you know? And the spiritual stones, it's just something I've always wanted. It's, once again, Zelda related, and it is really pretty. I really like them, so I feel like they would look cute on me, but I have to decide whether I'm going to want them on these chicken arms or not. But yeah, that is it. If you want to know more, if you want to comment on my tattoos, obviously tattoos are subjective and everybody has different opinions and interests and likes, so if you don't like them, I like them, I love them, so that's good. If you do like them, let me know. If you don't, you can as well. It doesn't really matter. It's engagement, right? So if you like this video and you like me, then you know what the 411 is, my friends. You gotta like, you gotta comment, you gotta subscribe. If you have a video idea, you wanna see me do something, you want me to talk about something, you want an update on something, let me know. HMU, hit me up in the comments, do all the things, the buzzwords, etc. And I will see you in my next video. As always, my friends, much love. Bye.